Today's Fitness Friday is something that's important to me and something that I've related to, as is probably going to be the case with most Fitness Fridays. But today I'm going to talk about how intimidating the gym can be and how it can prevent a lot of us from actually going to the gym. Like, to start working out at all and to actually go out and try to get fit to begin with. To me, it's really weird when people don't want to go to the gym and start working out. It's weird because it comes across to me sort of like when people say, oh, I don't like to listen to music at all. Like, it's weird when people say they don't like to listen to music at all, right? And to me, when people say, oh, I don't go to the gym because I don't like working out, it's odd to me because I find such enjoyment in it and I really like how I feel when I work out and after I work out. So I figured I'd try to make this so that it can hopefully inspire you to start going to the gym, or at least give it a try. I think the main reason why a lot of people don't start going to the gym is because it can be really intimidating. Like, for example, you walk into a gym, especially like one like YouFit or Planet Fitness or something, and the first thing you're greeted with is a desk, and then the second thing you're greeted with is a ton of machines that, you know, they might have pictures on them of people doing workouts, like a lat pull down or whatever, but it's a bunch of machines, and they all look really scary, honestly. They are terrifying looking, and you have no idea what to do with them. And then you have a bunch of free weights, and then you are met with rows upon rows of treadmills and ellipticals, and you're like, but how? It's just a huge open area that is very intimidating. And a lot of people just don't know what to do when they get into the gym. And I find that to be the case with me as well. Like, when I started going to the gym, it was after the summer of 2015, like after I had marched cadets. I had gotten over being incredibly ill. I had gotten over a very serious injury, and I'd finally come, and healed from it. And when I started going to the gym, I was like, I have no idea what to do. So I was like, what do I do? And I relate this to music in the sense that if, you weren't classically trained since, you were 9, 10 years old, and you walk into an orchestra rehearsal not knowing a lick about music, not knowing the difference between a B natural and a C on a trumpet and on the staff and on the page and what buttons to press, and you just knew nothing about it going into it, it's a scary, intimidating place. Like, imagine you walk into a CSO rehearsal and someone hands you a trumpet that's worth $10,000 and they go, alright, you play. Alright, you play. Alright, you play. And you have to play that rehearsal. Like, it's scary. It's scary going into something that you don't know and that you don't understand, how it works or how you're supposed to fit in around there. So, that's my take on it. So the way I combat this, and the way I started to go to the gym and start to figure things out, was that I hired a trainer. And trainers are expensive. Trainers are not, they're not, the end-all be-all when it comes to figuring out how to do the gym thing. But trainers can be equated to having a private lesson teacher. You have an individual person giving you one-on-one time, teaching you the basics, and teaching you how to do the thing that you want to do. For a lesson teacher, you're going to learn how to play the instrument that you want to play. And then for a trainer, you're going to, learn how to do gym stuff. So the trainer taught me a lot of basics. She taught me how to use dumbbells. She said, oh, this is how you warm up. This is how important warming up is. Blah, 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 this, that, and the other. She taught me a lot, and it was so worthwhile for me because it helped me get over my fear of the gym and my intimidation at the gym, and it helped me be more comfortable when I was doing workouts by myself. So I highly recommend it if you can afford it. Here's the thing to do if not. Odds are you have a friend who works out. So if you have a friend who works out, I would suggest this before going to the internet. Find the friend who works out the most. Find out what they do. Go ask them, hey, can you take me through a workout? I have not met a single person who works out consistently who's gonna be like, no. No. For me at least, anyone who comes up to me, I've had a slew of people come up and be like, Abby, you work out? Show me how to do this. Oh my god, how do I work on this? It's okay, I'll teach you. I will show you. Yes, fantastic. Please, come with me to the gym. I would love to show you how I do what I do and what exactly that I'm doing. Love it. So go find that workout friend, go find the friend who works out a bunch, go ask them questions, have them take you through their routine, And then, just ask a bunch of questions. Hey, how do I start to lose weight? Hey, how do I start to focus on getting stronger? Like, hey, what's a good place online to go find some of this information? Like, I know my group of friends, we watch a bunch of different people online to get form tips, to get ideas for how to gain strength faster, because a lot of us are like bodybuilders or powerlifters, and that's the kind of workouts that we focus on. But if you're like cardio training or trying to lose weight, like that's going to be a different series of workouts. So you have to find what works for you, and asking your fitness buddy, like, find your fitness buddy, hey, and odds are they'll be able to help you with whatever you need, and at least get you started on all this stuff, much like a personal trainer would. And I relate this to music because there's someone who knows what they're doing. There's someone who's at like level 6 or 7 when you're at level 1, and you're like, how do I get to that level? How do I figure out what they're doing so that I can do it too? And it's a lot like having a student go to a master class and being like, yeah, I'm a student, I'm in a master class, I'm gonna go learn from this professional and do what they're doing and get better from their tips because they made it. Like, they're at that level, so the information that they have is most likely going to be good. So listen to the people who know what they're doing and safely implement it into your own schedule and your own ideas, and you're gonna get better at what you do. I hope that made sense because I felt like I was rambling a little bit. I feel like the last thing I'm going to talk about here when it comes to getting started at the gym and why people don't necessarily do it is because of how sore you can get after you work out for the first time. I have a very specific story. The first time I did leg day, like first time ever, where I squatted with an actual barbell instead of just, the Smith machine, which is this thing. The first time I squatted with actual weights on me, like on my back, 100% my balance and whatever. I put too much weight on too fast. I went for too many reps because I just felt like I could keep doing more even though we weren't even halfway done with the workout by the time we were done with squats. And by the end of it, like 2 days later, I could not walk. Like, I could not get out of a chair and walk down the street without looking like a hobbling old lady. It was quite humorous. My friend gave me so much flack for it. It was hysterical and very painful. And I feel like a lot of people, that's a lot of the reason why people don't start going to the gym, is you start going to the gym, you're gonna get sore because your muscles aren't used to working out that hard, blah, 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 blah. You gotta take care of yourself. You have to make sure you're stretching. You have to make sure you're drinking enough water. You have to make sure that you're taking care of your body and listening to it as you go through it. So, say you do what I do, and you go do leg day, and say you put a little bit too much weight on it first, say you push yourself a little bit too hard at the beginning, take the time for your body to heal. Like, if you're doing leg day, and you can't walk 2 days later, you still can't walk like 5 or 6 days later, don't do leg day again until you feel comfortable, until your body feels like, alright, I can do a leg day again. And, like, that helps you so you don't get injured. Also, make sure you're stretching every day. Stretching is super important. Warming up is super important. Just take care of yourself. But when you're starting to work out and you're starting to go through like series and workout routines and all of this, make sure that you're listening to yourself. And if you can only go like twice a week, 3 times a week, that is perfectly okay. Like, imagine you're taking a break from playing for 2 weeks for some reason, and you come back to the horn. There's no way you're gonna be able to just pick up the horn and have the same 3-hour routine you had the day before your recital, right? You're gonna be like tired faster. Your body's the same way with lifting heavy weights. You've gotta take care of yourself and ease yourself into the really heavy, hardcore stuff. Like, do you think you could do American Ninja Warrior right now? Odds are you can't. Have you ever watched American Ninja Warrior? They make that stuff look so easy though. It's ridiculous. I want to do that. To end things off, the gym is a lot of fun. I find it to be super rewarding, and it helps me stay like super happy and relaxed. It's a really good way to just exert myself and get myself tired for the end of the day, so I just fall into bed and crash. And it makes me feel really good, and it adds to how productive I feel over a long day. It also allows me to eat as much pizza as I please, which is just a bonus. Oh, it is so nice. I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. So yeah, just like playing music and practicing and performing is so fun and enjoyable and rewarding. I find the gym and working out and hitting new records for myself and setting these new standards and whatnot makes me feel really, really good. and is comparable even to having a great performance on stage. It's great. So don't knock the gym because you're intimidated or because you're afraid of being sore or like all of the things that I've mentioned in this video. Give it a shot, take your time, ease into it, learn the basics from someone who knows what they're doing, and take a lesson from them. And I really hope that this inspires you to at least go to the gym once this week, because it is just so much fun. Let me know if you do. Please let me know if you in the comments below if you've gone to the gym. Like, that would be because of this video. That'd be really cool for me. Alright. So please let me know in the comments below if you have any ideas for future things for Fitness Friday that you'd like to see. Give me a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me out, and let me know that you guys actually enjoy this kind of content, because I'm having so much fun making these videos and writing things out and relating music to the gym. Like, these are two things I love and I hope you love. So, and don't get discouraged if you can't do it. You're doing great. You're gonna be amazing. I love you all so, so much. So, go get strong, my musical friends. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.